Welcome back! Here in the garage, we see amazing machines. Today, it's all about American luxury. Lincoln has defined elegance for over a century. Think presidents, movie stars, and luxury hotels. These are the crown jewels of Ford's luxury division. More than just cars, they're statement pieces. The fourth-generation Lincoln Continental convertible is legendary, a symbol of the Kennedy era and American style. Its clean, elegant design, rear-hinge suicide doors, and vault-like build set it apart. Powered by a massive V8, it offered effortless, silent power and a ride like floating on a cloud. Preferred by presidents and icons, the Continental remains a high-water mark of luxury and confidence. The Lincoln Continental was a marvel of engineering, expensive, overbuilt, and designed for pure luxury. Its fully automatic convertible top was magic, operating with a single button. Inside, acres of leather, real wood, and power everything made it feel like a private club on wheels. Engineers reinforced the chassis, making it incredibly heavy but solid. All this came at a price, over $6,700 in 1961, a true symbol of success. So what happens when a car that was expensive and exclusive when new becomes a timeless classic? The prices go through the roof, that's what. Today, a fourth-generation Lincoln Continental convertible is a true blue-chip collectible. The market for these has been strong for years and continues to climb. Collectors love them for their historical significance, their stunning design, and honestly, the fact that they are just fantastic cars to drive and be seen in. When you pull up to a car show in one of these, everything else just seems to fade into the background. It has that kind of presence. The auction prices for top-tier examples can be staggering. A standard, good-condition driver might trade in the $40,000 to $60,000 range, but we're talking about the most expensive Lincolns, right? For a perfectly restored concourse quality example, especially in a desirable color combination, you're looking at well over six figures. It's not uncommon to see pristine 64 or 65 models hammered down for $100,000, $120,000, or even more. And if there's any celebrity provenance attached, forget about it, the sky's the limit. These are now pieces of rolling sculpture, and people are willing to pay for the best. What drives these prices? It's a combination of rarity, desirability, and the cost of restoration. Because of the complexity of systems like the convertible top and the sheer amount of chrome and high-end trim, restoring one of these cars properly is an incredibly expensive proposition. A full nut-and-bolt restoration can easily exceed $150,000 or more. So, when a perfectly finished car comes up for sale, buyers are often willing to pay a premium because they know it's cheaper than trying to build one themselves. They are paying for a turnkey icon that's ready to be enjoyed. Ultimately, the value of the 60s Continental convertible is more than just monetary. It represents a moment in time when American car design was arguably at its peak. It's a car that transcends mere transportation and becomes a part of the owner's identity. It's a piece of the American dream, rendered in steel, leather, and chrome. Driving one is an experience unlike any other, a throwback to an era of optimism and elegance. And for that reason, its place as one of the most valuable and expensive Lincolns of all time is absolutely secure. It's not just a car, it's an inheritance. Alright, now we're going to turn the clock way back. We're going to the golden age of the automobile, the 1930s. Our next car is the magnificent Lincoln Model K, a statement of immense wealth during the Great Depression. Featuring a massive V12 engine known for its smoothness and silence, it was one of the most expensive and exclusive cars of its era. Let's talk more about this idea of coach building because it's what makes the Model K so special and so valuable today. Back then, a wealthy customer didn't just buy a Lincoln. They bought a Lincoln Model K chassis, which included the frame, the engine, the transmission, the axles, the radiator, the hood, and the firewall. This rolling chassis would then be shipped by rail to a custom body maker. It was like buying a blank canvas, and the coach builder was the artist who would create a masterpiece on top of it. This process could take months, even up to a year to complete. The level of craftsmanship was simply off the charts. These bodies were not stamped out of steel by giant machines. They were hand-formed, with artisans beating sheets of aluminum or steel over wooden bucks. The frames for the bodies themselves were often made of ash wood, joined with incredible precision. Every detail was considered, from the shape of the windows to the style of the door handles to the intricate inlay on the wooden dashboard. The interiors were trimmed in the finest wool broadcloth, Moroccan leather, and exotic woods. It was more like building a piece of fine furniture than assembling a car. This bespoke nature means that the variety of Lincoln Model Ks is almost endless. There were formal town cars with an open chauffeur's compartment and an enclosed passenger area, often with a glass divider and an intercom system to speak to the driver. There were dual-cowl phaetons, which had a second windshield for the rear passengers, the ultimate in sporting luxury. There were convertible Victorias, club sedans, and berlines. Each one had its own unique character and style, reflecting the personality and taste of its original owner. This is why collectors get so excited. You can always find a new, unique example you've never seen before. Of course, this hand-built process was astronomically expensive. Not only were you paying Lincoln for their world-class chassis and V12 engine, but you were also paying a separate and often larger bill to the coach builder for their artistry and labor. This is why production numbers were so incredibly low. In a good year, Lincoln might sell a couple thousand Model Ks, and many of those would have been the standard factory bodies. The truly exotic custom-bodied cars were built in tiny numbers, sometimes as few as one of one. This extreme rarity is a key ingredient in their massive valuation today. The Lincoln Model K is a collector's holy grail, a crown jewel in any collection. Regulars at prestigious events like Pebble Beach, these cars often win best in class. Rare custom-bodied models fetch hundreds of thousands, even millions. Some have sold for well into the seven figures. Their value lies in rarity, beauty, and luxury craftsmanship. The Continental Mark II wasn't just a car, it was a statement. In the booming 1950s, Ford wanted to outshine Cadillac and the European imports. William Clay Ford led a team to create something truly exclusive, a car with elegance, perfect proportions, and timeless style. When it debuted in 1956, the Mark II turned heads everywhere, quiet, confident, and instantly iconic. The Lincoln Continental Mark II wasn't just another car, it was hand-built perfection. Crafted by true artisans, every detail was meticulously checked, from the finest leather to the tightest panel gaps. Step inside and you're surrounded by real leather, wood, and metal. No plastic here. Power, everything came standard. The only option was air conditioning. The Mark II was the best, and the best comes complete. The Lincoln Continental Mark II was the ultimate status symbol, hand-built, exclusive, and expensive. In 1956, it cost around $10,000, more than a Cadillac, as much as a Rolls-Royce or even a house. Owners included Frank Sinatra, Elvis, and even President Eisenhower. Only about 3,000 were made, but it cemented the Continental as the pinnacle of American luxury. The Lincoln Town Car Limousine, more than just a stretched car, it's a statement of power and luxury. For decades, presidents, CEOs, and celebrities have arrived in these rolling fortresses of comfort. With plush interiors, privacy partitions, and tinted windows, it's the ultimate way to make an entrance and enjoy a moment of peace before the spotlight. With the Town Car Limo, standard was just the beginning. If you had the money, the sky was the limit. Custom bars, rare woods, leather from your private jet, anything was possible. Built-in humidors, champagne fridges, even safes, these limos had it all. Tech was ahead of its time. TVs, intercoms, even fax machines in the 90s. All that luxury came at a price, sometimes as much as a house. And for the ultra-elite, armored versions turned these limos into rolling fortresses. The Lincoln Town Car's body-on-frame design made it tough, durable, and easy to modify, perfect for limousines. It was the king of its world, a true workhorse. But in 2011, Ford discontinued the Town Car, ending an era. Even today, these limos are in demand, their legacy secure, a timeless symbol of American luxury. All right, let's jump from the classic to the contemporary. The new king of the hill is the Lincoln Navigator Black Label, a 3-ton twin-turbocharged testament to modern American excess, competing with the best luxury SUVs from Germany and England. A genuinely impressive piece of machinery, a statement piece for a new generation, designed for comfort and style, special perks like premium maintenance and concierge service, incredible interior themes like chalet and yacht club. Lincoln's most expensive vehicle, reclaiming luxury leadership. Stepping inside a Navigator Black Label is the real wow moment. It's like entering a private jet. The seats, my goodness, the seats. Perfect position seats with 30 adjustments, heated, ventilated, and with a massage function. Then you have the technology. Huge, beautiful screens dominate the dashboard. 28 speakers create an immersive soundstage. The attention to detail in the materials sets the Black Label apart. It's quiet, serene, a sanctuary from the outside world, seating for up to 8 people with massive cargo space. Versatile for family and business, it's the ultimate luxury SUV. Now, a vehicle this big and this heavy needs a serious engine, and Lincoln delivered. Under that massive hood is not a V8, which might surprise some people. It's a 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6, the same basic engine you'll find in the Ford F-150 Raptor. But don't let the cylinder count fool you. This thing puts out 440 horsepower and a whopping 510 pound-feet of torque. That's more than enough to get this land yacht moving in a hurry. The power delivery is smooth and effortless, and it's all managed by a slick 10-speed automatic transmission. It never feels strained, even when you're merging onto the freeway or climbing a steep grade. What's really impressive, though, is the ride quality. For a vehicle that shares its basic architecture with a pickup truck, the Navigator rides beautifully. It has an adaptive suspension that reads the road ahead and adjusts the dampers in milliseconds to soak up bumps and imperfections. The result is a ride that's incredibly smooth and composed, isolating you from the harsh realities of the pavement below. It just glides. It feels like a proper luxury vehicle should. It's not trying to be sporty. It's not a canyon carver. It knows its mission is to provide ultimate comfort, and it absolutely nails it. And for all its size, it's surprisingly easy to drive. You sit up high with a commanding view of the road. The steering is light and accurate, and it's loaded with driver assistance technology. You get adaptive cruise control with stop and go, lane centering assist, and an incredible 360-degree camera system that makes parking this beast a breeze. You can even get Pro Trailer Backup Assist, which helps you steer a trailer in reverse just by turning a knob. They've used technology to make this massive vehicle feel manageable and less intimidating, which is a smart move. It makes the luxury more accessible. So the Lincoln Navigator Black Label really is the whole package. It's the culmination of everything Lincoln has learned about luxury over the last century, repackaged for the 21st century buyer. It has the presence, the power, the technology, and the exquisite comfort that buyers in this six-figure segment demand. It proves that an American brand can build a world-class luxury SUV that stands shoulder to shoulder with the best of them. It's a proud, powerful, and incredibly expensive statement of what Lincoln is capable of, and it's a worthy flagship for the brand. A true modern monolith. Well, there you have it. From the stately Model K of the Roaring '20s to the high-tech sanctuary of the modern Navigator Black Label, Lincoln has always had a way of defining American luxury. We've looked at the Kennedy-era cool of the Continental convertible, the personal luxury statement of the Mark II, and the rolling executive suite of the town car limousine. Each one of these vehicles, in its own time, represented the absolute pinnacle of what Lincoln could build. They weren't just cars, they were status symbols, engineering marvels, and beautiful pieces of rolling sculpture. They tell the story of American luxury over the last 100 years. It's fascinating to see how the definition of expensive and luxurious has changed over time. In the 1930s, it was all about bespoke coachwork and massive multi-cylinder engines. In the 50s and 60s, it was about chrome, style, and effortless power. In the 80s and 90s, luxury meant privacy and mobile productivity. And today, it's about seamless technology, sustainable performance, and an ownership experience that extends beyond the vehicle itself. Through it all, Lincoln has been there, adapting and evolving, but always keeping that core focus on comfort, quality, and presence. It's a heck of a legacy. Thank you so much for joining us on this tour through some of Lincoln's most expensive and iconic cars. It's always a pleasure to dive into the history and engineering behind these incredible machines. We get to talk about cars all day, which is the best job in the world, but it's you folks watching that make it all possible. We really appreciate you spending your time with us. Hopefully, you enjoyed the ride as much as we did. There's so much passion and history in the automotive world, and it's great to be able to share a little bit of it with you. Now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these Lincolns would you want to have in your garage? Are you a classic guy who dreams of cruising in a '61 Continental? Or do you need the modern tech and comfort of the Navigator Black Label? Let us know down in the comments. We read them all. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more deep dives like this, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Until then, keep the shiny side up.